Know more. eNCA.com.
On the States version, the deceased screamed because she feared for her life. That's abnormal scream. Would you just appreciate the States case? That's what we say.
Yes.
And that is so. If somebody screams in absolute fear, wouldn't you put it closer to 120 than 110?
I think if we need to appreciate what 120 means. 120 dB is extremely loud.
Yeah.
It's almost hearing the jet taking off at about 100 meters away. And that is actually at extreme level of human voice.
Yes.
And it's a very slight possibility, but it's a possibility.
I appreciate what you just said. It's at the extreme limits of a person's voice.
Yes.
Now, that you'll reach if you're in life-threatening danger. There will be no hold back. It will be a spontaneous scream.
It's possible,
Okay.
but it's not for me to say yes or no.
Exactly. Now I'm saying, you cannot say that if the state is correct, that she screamed close to 120.
That's a possible scenario.
Possible. The dB of a gunshot, you'll accept, will be higher than that of a human voice.
It is correct.
Significantly higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Now, a human voice and a gunshot that happened at source, let's say, just for argument's sake, there's 20% dB difference between the two sounds.
Okay.
Okay, let's just use that. Now, when we get to the listener, whatever happens to those two sounds, when we get to the listener, there'll still be a 20% difference. dB difference between the two.
Theoretically, attenuation will be the same. However, the perception of different frequencies of each sound source can be different because the sound source have different spectrum characteristics. And how we hear certain sound with certain frequency spectrum could be different to how we hear another sound with different frequency spectrum.
That's hearing, but the dB would be exactly the same. The difference in dB at the same amount difference of the dB that was created at source will be at the listeners.
In a simple terms,
Yeah.
yes.
No. In simple terms,
Yes.
Please, I think we're all trying to understand this very complicated
Yes.
science of yours.
Yes.
You're the expert. I'm trying to get as much out of you as I can. So, and I'm entitled to do that.
Okay.
So please deal with the question. Let us deal with it. But
Know more. eNCA.com.